we're back to talk more about Pooh and his picture poems. Who did you say the friend was that was coming to meet Winnie the Pooh? Which one of his friends likes to bounce? Do you know? Give you a hint. He's orange and he likes to bounce. I wonder what his name is. Well, his name is in the title. Tigger visits Pooh. So we know that our friend Tigger is the friend that's on the page. So what's he gonna do? Let's find out. Outside, Tigger shouted, "Hello, my friend Pooh. I'm visiting someone. Would you like to come too?" If we don't know Pooh's other friends, we can take a look at what his friend looks like and figure out their name. If we know that Winnie the Pooh has a friend named Tigger, and we also know that he has a friend named Piglet who looks like a pig, we might be able to figure out that they're going to visit Piglet. Let's put that back in the story. Tigger, which is our friend's name on this page, was visiting Pooh. Outside, Tigger shouted, "Hello, my friend Pooh. I'm visiting Piglet. Would you like to come too?" So he invited him to come visit their friend Piglet. Tigger keeps bouncing. Pooh tags along. Will they find their friend Piglet before very long? So who are they going to go look for? They're going to go look for Piglet. And we know Piglet is one of Pooh's friends because he's on the front. Where are they going to go find their friend Piglet? Let's find out. Piglet is drawing something. So we're going to look at Piglet's picture, see if we can figure out what he is drawing. I'll give you a hint. It's in the picture behind him. It's brown and green and has leaves on it. Did you say a tree? Good job. Piglet draws a picture. What's Piglet drawing? It looks like a something. What will he draw next? Will he draw a something? So remember, we're looking at what Piglet's drawing. He is drawing a tree. Piglet draws a picture. What's Piglet drawing? It looks like a tree. What will he draw next? Will he draw and what did we talk about in the first page? A bee. What's Piglet drawing? It looks like a tree. What will he draw next? Will he draw a bee? Very good. He's nearly finished. It's been so much fun. Just turn the page to see what he's done. We know that Piglet is a bit of an artist, so I'm wondering what else he will draw. The next story is about Piglet as well, and he's drawing some more stuff. Take a look at the picture and tell me what he is drawing. What might be yellow? What might be pink? What might be those objects with the green stems? I gave it away. And what might be the purple? Think about the things that you like to do, and maybe we can figure out what Piglet likes to do. Piglet draws some more. a something in the sky. That yellow is a sun. Some flowers that grow. An ice cream cone. A yo-yo. Oh, it's Piglet's art show. So how did I know that those were the items that were there? I used my mind movie to fill in the blanks. I saw that Piglet had drawn 2 flowers over there, or what I thought might be flowers, with stems and leaves, and I recognized the cone with the ice cream on top. The yo-yo was a bit harder, but I recognized the string, therefore I can say it's a yo-yo. I'm going to try the story again. A sun is the yellow thing in the sky. Some flowers that grow. An ice cream, a yo-yo. It's Piglet's art show. The morning has ended. Now it's time for lunch. Who's bringing food from his garden to munch? If you know anything about Winnie the Pooh, we can try to figure out which character might have something in a garden. It could be rabbit. It could be owl. It could be Kanga. It could even be Christopher Robin. But which animal might have a garden? Let's find out. The friend that brings lunch is the one that's on this page. Who might that be? If we don't know his name, we can look at the picture and decide what kind of a creature he is. He's got long ears and a fluffy tail, and he eats carrots. So what mind movie comes to mind when you see that description? It is a rabbit. So therefore, we put it together in the story. Rabbit pushed his something right through the something. He brought something and something for everyone's plate. What is he pushing? It is a wagon or a cart. What is he pushing it through? Well, we're looking for rhyming words. So something that rhymes with plate that he's pushing through would be a gate. So let's put that together. Rabbit brings lunch. Rabbit pushed his wagon right through the gate. He brought carrots and apples for everyone's plate. We know that Rabbit loves carrots because they're in his cart. That's how we made the guess that they were carrots that he was bringing. And the apples was just a guess, but I recognized their red and their stem as apples. Who's rushing to meet him? Look up in the sky. Is it Cassie or Owl who's flying so high? Who's in the sky above them? Let's find out. This is our friend Cassie. Cassie is a bird. Birds live in nest. So therefore, when we're talking about Cassie, we're going to be talking about where she's coming from and what she's doing. Cassie is a bluebird. Cassie flew from her something, singing, "Please wait for me. I'd like some something, a blank and tea." I wonder what they're talking about. Cassie lives in a nest. So she flew from her nest, singing, "Please wait for me. I'd like some vegetables," or lettuce, I think is what they're looking at, "a donut and tea." How did I know it was lettuce? I made a mind movie of vegetables that are green. As soon as they eat their last bite, Owl decides that he will recite. So which friend are we missing? We were just told that Owl is coming to visit. And if we look at what the picture is doing, what Owl is doing in the picture, we can figure out what he's going to do in the story. What do you think Owl is doing? He is reading. He's reading a book. And in this case, he's reading a poem. Owl reads a poem. Something are red, except when they're blue. If I weren't Owl, then I might be you. What kind of flowers or what kind of objects do we know are red that might be in a poem? Roses. Roses are red, violets are blue is the poem. Owl changed it a little bit. Roses are red, except when they're blue. If I weren't Owl, then I might be you. It rhymes. Owl likes poetry. His friends tiptoe off as he reads from his chair. If I weren't here, then I might be there. They left him. They tiptoed away. What kind of a mind movie are you getting there? I think that kind of goes with someone's talking and you're not really listening. You might tiptoe off. And that's what his friends did. Pooh is in the picture and he's doing something. He's listening for something. He's using his ears. Pooh hears a sound. Later that day, Pooh heard a strange sound. He stood by his something and he looked all around. Where is he standing? And what might he have heard the sound come from? He's standing in front of his door. Yes. So that makes sense in our story. Later that day, Pooh heard a strange sound. He stood by his door and he looked all around. What do you think he heard? What does Pooh hear? Is it the sound from his tummy? Perhaps Pooh Bear needs a treat that's yummy. Wonder what he heard. Let's go find out. He was hungry. Pooh eats dinner. Dinner is often called supper, or maybe you might just call it food, or maybe you just might call it eating together. Or however you do it, it's the meal that you have as the last meal of the day, not counting snacks. Pooh eats dinner. My tummy was rumbling, Pooh said to himself. He reached for something from his something shelf. What we know about Pooh is that he loves honey. Therefore, he found honey on his honey shelf. So we'll put that one together. Pooh eats dinner. My tummy was rumbling, Pooh said to himself. He reached for some honey from his honey shelf. And I wonder what Pooh's going to do after dinner. Let's find out. What do you do after dinner? Do you take your bath and get ready for bed? Sing a song? Play games with your family? What do you do after dinner? I think Pooh may take a bath, sing a song, or count up to 2. Let's see what happens. He goes somewhere. He's going to bed. Pooh goes to bed. Pooh put on his something and climbed into somewhere. He blew out the something and laid down his head. What kind of things do you do to get ready for bed? Because that would make sense to what Pooh might do. Look at the picture and see what he's doing in the picture. He's getting into bed, but what does he have on his body? What is he doing to get himself ready for bed? He's putting on his pajamas and climbing into bed. Good job. So we're going to go back to the story and put in what we think. Pooh goes to bed. Pooh put on his pajamas, climbed into bed. He blew out the something and lay down his head. The picture doesn't show us what he blew out, but what might you blow out? Sometimes do it on your birthday. Sometimes you do it when you're on the street caroling, if you do Christmas caroling. Sometimes you might do it if the power goes out. It's a candle. Yeah, he blew out a candle. Pooh put on his pajamas and climbed into bed. He blew out the candle and lay down his head. He wanted it to be dark, so he blew out his candle. Pooh falls asleep and dreams, one by one, each of his friends and the ways they had fun. And the last part that I absolutely love gives us the clues to the story if we didn't know what they were. So we kind of made up a few of our own because we weren't sure. But there's a few that were definitely right on. So we can go through and look at them and see what the pictures were. The bear was Pooh. The bee was a bee. The table was the table. I said bread instead of toast, and that's okay. Tree, tigger, mirror, gate, honey, flowers, sun, hat, rabbit, wagon, piglet, apples, bed, owl, door, ice cream, nest, lettuce, yo-yo, roses, pajamas, carrots, candle, donut. Sometimes when we don't know what a picture is, we can use our own mind movie to make it up. I hope you have enjoyed Picture Poems with Winnie the Pooh.